Kevin stands in the middle of the room. In one hand he holds a drink, the other is in his pocket. He is looking around as if he's confused or lost. There are several tables and chairs placed in seemingly random intervals around the room. Dance music pumps through the PA. While he is looking off to his left, Belinda appears to his right. She is in her early 30s, pretty, without being overly made up.
Kevin Seward, is that you?
Belinda, how are you doing?
He wraps his free arm around her. She hugs him with both arms. The gesture speaks volumes. She wishes her embrace could fuse his broken pieces back together. On the other hand, his timid embrace shows he doesn't know how to handle someone showing him so much affection.
I'm glad you made it. I thought you turned Aaron down again.
I did at first, but I changed my mind before it was too late.
Well, even if you miss this event, you know there will always be others. Aaron's always setting up things like this.
I know, but sometimes there's moments in life where it's now or never, It's Hemingway called them moments of truth. They're like tests in school. You either pass or fail, and whichever happens, nothing's the same after that.
Well, good news is, it looks like you passed.
Yeah. Well, is passing based on just showing up, or does interacting count toward my overall grade?
For your first time out in months, I'd say just showing up.
That's a relief, because I'll be honest with you, I've been doing piss poor on the interacting part.
Look, don't be so hard on yourself. Hi, Aaron. How are you?
Excellent. How about you?
Good. Kevin was just... Oh, sorry. Hold on a sec. I've got to go. Tracy and Linda are here. They're worried that they'll never find me. They're waiting by the front door.
Okay. Tell them I said hello.
Will do. Look, thanks for putting this together.
No problem. Enjoy yourself.
All right, well, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
How are you doing so far?
I can honestly say I'm enjoying myself.
Good to hear, but, well, I have to tell you something. I'm not doing to stir up anything, okay? I just got a notification that Lucy checked in.
Well, I appreciate the heads up. And I know you're not trying to cause trouble. You're trying to look out for me. If I ran into her unexpectedly, that would be like ramming my shin into a coffee table in the dark.
I'm glad you feel that way. A lot of people think I get a kick out of playing both sides and watching the ensuing fireworks. But that's not who I really am.
I've never heard anyone say that about you. Guess I'm not part of the inner circle that has those conversations. Okay, so Lucy's here. No problem. All I gotta do is smile politely and just keep going. I mean, she's not some big scary thug who wants to kick my ass, so it's no problem. It's no problem.
Yeah, about that. Her new man is with her. His name is Scott Saunders. I never met him until tonight, so I don't know what he's like, and I definitely have no way of knowing if Lucy told him anything about you. If she did...
I know. If he knows I'm her ex, he might want to kick my ass, knock me out, what have you. Funny thing is, I just realized that I wouldn't have a problem with that. I mean, if he took a swing at me, I don't know if I'd even block him. I feel like I deserve a good punch after the things I said to her.
Well, come on. You didn't act any better or worse than anyone else who's been dumped. It's over. People move on.
But you can't say with any certainty that she has.
Let's say she hasn't. What are you going to do about it?
The only one thing I can do. I'm going to leave.
What? No, don't that. That is such a cop-out.
Then I guess I'm a copper. All right. Hands where I can see them.
Enough jokes, all right? Listen to me. You just said you're having a good time. Now you're leaving because Lucy is here? Do you really want to give her that much power?
Okay, first, even if I am giving her power, she won't know it. She doesn't know I'm here, so she won't know I left. And second, I'm not leaving for the reason you think I am. You wouldn't understand. Trust me, it's a situation you've never been in.
You think I've never been dumped before?
No, look, I don't feel like getting into it tonight, okay? But I promise I will explain myself to you, all right?
Okay. Well, I guess I'll talk to you tomorrow then.
Hey, Erwin.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite anyway.
Sure thing, Kev.
Victor enters. He's a sharply dressed, distinguished-looking fellow.
Hey, Victor. What's up?
Oh, Kevin! Wow, it has been a while. I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, you know, hanging in there. Hey, why don't you have an ugly Christmas sweater on? You're not feeling the holiday
Oh.
spirit?
No, I'm Jewish. Didn't you know that?
Apparently not. Sorry about that.
Don't be. It's not like you can tell by looking at me. Well, I mean, not by looking at anything you can see in public, anyway. How about you? Why don't you have one?
Don't own one? Didn't feel like buying one. But, you know, not for nothing, but religion was never really strong in my house when I was growing up anyway. I seem to remember my mom taking me to church a few times when I was little, but can't remember her ever doing that once I hit my teens.
Well, see, that's the thing. Someone grows up in a home where religion is not strong. They usually don't become religious when they're out on their own. I'll be honest with you, Kev, because for some reason I just feel like I can confide in you. When I was a kid, growing up Jewish, I was lonely. In fact, there were many times when I considered converting to Christianity, but I know they'd ask, why do you want to convert? And what would I say? So I don't feel lonely around Christmas? That wouldn't be a good enough answer. So I gave up on that whole idea because I didn't feel like wasting my life pursuing something that I always wanted but could never have. Well, I am looking for some folks who said they would be around meeting me on this floor, but I'll see you around, Kev.
See ya. Something I always wanted but could never have. I know that feeling too well these days. In fact, I'm still pretty amazed how fast we became acquainted. But then again, I guess that's not as mind-blowing as it seems. I mean, even a second is long enough to turn your whole life upside down. For example, let's say you're out walking around and you go to cross the street and bam, you get hit by a car. And suddenly you're a quadriplegic. Now, it's not like it took you weeks to become paralyzed, is it? No, it happened right there. And that same immediate devastation can happen to emotions too. And, you know, if you don't believe me, come on and take a tour of my memory banks with me, and you'll see it happen firsthand.